Good morning children. Welcome back to the English class. In the last class we discussed about the lesson quality. In that lesson author tells about how the Gessler brother made a quality shoes. So in the page number 72 paragraph number 2 I read, one went in not as into most shops, but restfully as one enters a church and sitting on the single wooden chair waited, a guttural sound and the tip-tap of his slippers beating the narrow wooden stairs, and he would stand before one without coat, a little bent in leather apron with sleeves turned back, blinking as if awakened from some dream of boots. And I would say, how do you do, Mr. Gessler? Could you make me a pair of Russian leather boots? Without a word, he would leave me, retiring whence he came or into the other portion of the shop. And I would continue to rest in the wooden chair, inhaling the incense of his trade. Soon he would come back, holding in his hand a piece of gold brown leather. With eyes fixed on it, he would remark, "What a beautiful piece!" When I too had admired it, he would speak again, "When do you want them?" And I would answer, "Oh, as soon as you conveniently can." And he would say, "Tomorrow for night?" Or if he were his elder brother, "I will ask my brother." Then I would murmur, "Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Gessler." He would say, "Good morning." He would reply, still looking at the leather in his hand, and I moved to the door. I would hear the tip-tap of his slippers going up the stairs to his dream of boots. So children, now the author one day went to Mr. Gessler's shop. The shop was not like others shops. So he was waiting in a single wooden chair. There was a guttural sound, means harsh and grating sound of the tip-tap sound of the slippers or beating the wooden stairs. So it means Mr. Gessler come down from stairs because there was arriving of customers to his shop. So the author tells him he was. Next, the author tells about the Mr. Gessler. He was not wearing a coat. He stand before, little he bent. He was wearing a leather apron, means leather coat. His sleeves was turned back. He was looks like a blinking. He was awakened about the dreams of boots. So then the author was asked to Mr. Gessler, "How do you do, Mr. Gessler? Could you make me a pair of Russian leather boots?" So children, here the author asked him to make leather Russian type of boots. He asked. Next, so within a minute he leaves the author into the other portion of the shop. So when the author asked to make a boots, the Mr. Gessler leaves the author into the other portion of the shop. So the author was continued his rest in the wooden chair with observing his trade, means his business. So children, within a short period he come back. He was holding a piece of gold brown leather. So Mr. Gessler holding a piece of gold brown leather to show the author. So the author was praised him as, "You have a beautiful piece of leather," means the author praised, then said to Mr. Gessler, "You have a beautiful color like golden brown color leather." with you. When the author was admired his golden color leather, so on that time Gessler asked him, when do you want them? He asked the author, when do you want the shoes? So the author answered him as, early you conveniently make them. So again he replied, tomorrow for night will make your boots, and then I will ask my brother. So the author was stand up and ready to leave the shop. So he say thanks to the Gessler, and he would also reply as good morning. So when the author moved to the door, he heard the sound of tip tap again. So the sound of tip tap slippers of Mr. Gessler. So he went back to the stairs to the room. So the author named his room as a dream of boots. So here the author named his room as a dream of boots. So this is the day of your lesson, children. Will continue in the next part. Thank you, children.